Tango down.
Hey shooters, this is me, D from Mahalo Games. Welcome back to Tango Down. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of cover. Knowing when and how to take cover efficiently while guarding your flank to stay safe while remaining a threat to your enemies. Many people think of cover in the wrong way. They think it's a hard point for them to hide behind. While this may be true, you should actually look at cover as a medium, a buffer between you and your opponent that you can manipulate yourself around to get the drop on him. Going prone behind cover is key, because like me, many people are going to shoot straight through it hoping to get you with bullet penetration. Going from cover to cover around the map is a good way to maneuver yourself during combat. And a good key is to always be crouching unless you're circle strafing. If you have a spy plane up or an SR-71, it's a good idea to check your minimap while you're reloading. That's a good time that you can actually look for intel because you won't actually be able to shoot even if you wanted to. Right here you'll see I'm going to use the square as cover. I can see the enemies are spawning at C and they're moving in force towards my location. While aiming down sight, I can see two guys flanking to the left on my minimap. I'm going to wait for them, pop my spy plane, and yes, they're coming. They're not stopping or slowing down. And by crouching, I can get the drop on them. Stairs can also provide a good form of cover. Even though your head will be exposed, you'll still have a better chance of survival. This is a tactic I love to use, moving side to side around a hard point of cover. This way I can keep my enemies guessing while changing up my line of sight. Also in a situation like this, it leaves me more than one escape. Holding a point of cover is important, but knowing when to move is even more important. You have to be able to judge and anticipate what your enemy is going to do and where he's going to be. This comes from experience and good intel. While moving throughout the map, you should be moving as quickly as possible to different points of cover. With enough practice, this will become seamless. Sometimes the best cover is also the ones you can shoot through. Bullet penetration is how I get many of my kills. And while coupled with getting the drop on your opponents, this will make for a deadly combination. But make sure to prone while you're reloading or trying to hide behind cover because just like you, they'll shoot straight through it. Using a piece of cover is important, but movement around the cover is even more important. You need to be able to manipulate yourself around these walls and corners so that you can have a line of sight on your enemies and get the drop on them while holding multiple different points. Knowing when to abandon a piece of cover is also key. This is a tactic I love to use. Since there's one opening right here and there's two walls which make for two hard points of cover for me, I can move side to side while circle strafing and lay down lots of fire through the middle. As you'll see, I'm not even aiming down sight because they're too close. I see they're coming in force. Using flashbangs and stun grenades is also a good way to move between cover. To review, remember to use cover as more of an obstacle that you can circle strafe behind while changing up your line of sight on your enemies. This way you'll get the drop on them and they won't know what's coming.